Yesterday was the first day of school, Labor Day. It was mostly good. And now here we are. It's like 5:40 in the morning, but I've been up definitely since 3. How about you, Mike?
3 o'clock or earlier.
Yeah, or earlier, right? It's been a rough night.
Yeah.
So we're having a windstorm. It's called a downspout windstorm. We haven't had one of these since 2011, so it's been like almost 9 years, like over 8.5 years.
Yeah.
And part of our fence blew away, and it is just insane. The wind, can you feel the wind coming through the front door?
No, but
you probably
our
don't want to
room
hang
is
out.
definitely the loudest in the house.
Yeah, you can hear it creaking all over. So if you put your hand by the crack.
Oh, you can see some water coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and we put all of the doormats here, and I forgot to put a stepping stone on them, so there's only one there.
Well,
yeah.
Actually.
Probably.
It's crazy.
Anyway, so can you hear this?
The power's been out twice this morning. The internet is out.
The internet is down?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, so I should be leaving in like 10 minutes to go work out, but I texted Kimberly and told her I'm not coming, and she was like, yeah, that's probably a good idea. So the kids, to distract them, they are gonna watch a movie. They picked The Little Mermaid. We have all the devices plugged in so that we have max power. We've got a lantern there on the table and then another one upstairs. So they're getting The Little Mermaid started. I'm gonna show you. Let's see if we can see it. It's still dark outside, but you can see the trees. So there's our section of fence that's gone. So I'm in my room without the light on, and you can hear it's really loud. So I don't know what the weather actually is, and the internet is down, so I can't check to find out, but this storm is supposed to last. It started last night, like around 7 or 8, and it is supposed to go until, the warning is until tomorrow morning at like 9 or 10 in the morning, and we're supposed to have 70 to 75 mile per hour winds. Joy. So that's what we're doing. I'm like completely freaked out. I seriously feel like every time the wind blows here, but especially right now, I feel like we're gonna have damage to our house. Okay, it's like 6:45 now. The sun is starting to rise, and you can hear the sounds in here. The wind is coming from that direction straight in here. Do you see? That's the wind blowing in the door. You can see it. So our neighbors across the street, their mailbox, you can see the black thing in the gutter to the left. Their mailbox blew off the pole, and then they have a huge broken branch in the front. And then we have other neighbors that way. Their trampoline is making its way further and further into the street. But our fence on this side, oh wow. Do you see all that dirt on the fence? So far the fence is okay on this side. First, you can see, so I totally forgot about the hose boxes. Everything's laying down. So our trampoline, we flipped it over.
Mom, I found a light outside. It's laying on the grass.
Thank you. If we flipped it over, and then it's secured to the fence, so it's not going anywhere, which is good. Some of our little like Malibu lights, I forgot to lay them down. Some of them I laid down, and some of them I forgot to lay down, and the lids have like blown off. But that is our fence right there.
You hold it this long.
Yeah, so we just have one segment, and I think all the fence pieces are here. That's the beam that goes across the top.
Definitely, yep.
This is supposed to last another 24 hours. So you can see the next segment of fence, the post at the bottom, is starting to pull out. So the chain link fence, the posts are still there, but the fence itself is flapping in the wind.
It's coming off like a rug.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, it's like 7:05. So that church fence was already flapping, but now the top rail has come off.
Yep.
Well, I was about to say the fence went down, but the power's still on. That's amazing. And then the power went out. So at this point, you kind of give up hope
Look at the fence.
that you're gonna come out of it unscathed,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
And you just kind of start to watch.
Yeah.
And there is a roof. There's a roof shingle on our front lawn.
There's one right there, actually.
Oh, there we go.
The sky is beautiful.
I know the clouds are like holding on tight.
Yep.
Look at that. So we lost a rain gutter that we know of. One that we know of.
One outside.
Oh my gosh. That's actually a really good idea.
It's in front
So-
of my room. It was, well, it
Yes.
was in front of my room.
Hold on. So we don't want that to hit someone's, we don't want it to impale someone or break a window or whatever, so Mike's gonna grab it.
So Dad's going out on mission
I feel like we should go out and grab it together, but he said he's gonna go do it by
Dad's
himself.
going out on mission
Okay, we're outside. Apples. Apples, apples. Whew, it's windy out here. All right, be careful not to trip here, Dee. Oh, so one of the lights twisted. We're looking to see what the roof damage is.
Which is tough because
Do you see the front, the hydrangea? Yikes. So some of the shingles came off, like right there. Okay, thank you. That light's twisted, did you see that?
Oh, yikes, no.
But not too bad, I mean, so far not as bad as it could be. The rain gutter, of course. Guys, let's head in. Let's get windy again. Francisca's flamingo didn't even flinch. Didn't even flinch. Yeah, everything pretty much. I mean, you can see these are also the broccoli and the cabbage. Yeah, that's a good idea. The broccoli and the cabbage are really windblown.
Dad, why are you going to detach that?
So this is how they look out here, the tomatoes.
Hey, lug this. All of the mulch is completely off.
I know. This is where the girls came to get Sasha. Our neighbor's dog came in our yard. And I was out here. All the mulch blew out of the planter onto the grass. It's funny. You gotta have a sense of humor, right?
Let's see what became of it. This became of our pretty watermelon.
Look at that watermelon. How sad.
We were getting super happy.
That's a bummer. Okay.
Don't
well,
get your hopes up. That's the.
So we'll see how it goes. So no friend, no more treats right now. We're gonna have lunch soon. So our collection of things, we've got the rain gutter, a doormat, and then a panel of fencing in here. I feel like we fared pretty well considering the National Weather Service in Salt Lake City clocked our wind speeds here in Farmington at over 100 miles per hour. 75, oh, Dad's still outside.
You're just so sweet.
He's on a little story. He's getting back to you. What's so sweet?
Ah,
You're like, seriously, that was on this walking camera.
that's right.
The time is 2:40 now, so we've kind of gone through our day. Everything is pretty much the same. We had a little bit of a lull in the wind where the gusts were, like it was mostly calm or just gusty wind, but it's really cold outside. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's probably in the upper 40s, maybe low 50s. But then it started picking up again. So we're gonna, it's not as severe as it was before, but we're gonna try to go for a drive. It sounds like we're not gonna have power for a while. We don't want all of our food to spoil. We don't have a generator. That's actually something we talked about buying, but we don't have one. And we don't wanna borrow our neighbor's, like tap into his. So we might try to buy some ice to put our cold food in, like in the bathtub or whatever with ice cubes. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
Hey, did you guys?
So this is our neighbor's house. Their shed came apart. It's tucked under the play area, and then their trampoline went to the middle of the street. So our neighbor Brad dragged it to the mow strip and then tethered it to those trees. That's Brad. Well, that's his house. That's our house.
Wait, why are you getting into there?
See our fence?
Yep, you can see that. We could drive around the back if you want.
Yeah,
our rain gutter is gone from right there
The
also.
parking lot would be good. That's the only place you can see our backyard.
So we'll go around to the back and you can see the back. So this is the fence on the side, and then you can see the back side of what happened. There's our trampoline upside down.
It's weird to see our yard.
Yeah, it is. Very weird. Very weird. So what were the people doing over here? So that's a chicken coop
Oh, wow. Chicken
that
coop's
came completely apart. It like flipped over.
That line is over. I don't know if
You stopped right where the chicken coop is in my line of sight. Thanks, babe. So they just left their chickens out there. Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna judge.
The tree got hit pretty hard too.
Is that what happened? Because they were out here with the chainsaw earlier
Oh yeah, that got,
doing something.
looks like a
Wow.
pine tree stump
So we're just gonna
Oh
drive
my
around
God,
and
look at
see. Oh, wow.
blocking the road. These guys are gonna try to go around it.
That sucks.
Wow.
Should we get out and try to move it?
No. And they're fenced, got it. Got it
Yeah.
worse than us. There's a tree that's down.
Wow.
His neighbor.
Wow, we're actually really lucky.
Yeah, we actually ended up coming out okay.
So they didn't have that.
No, they just had the sod put in, but look at that fence.
Wow.
Can I see their fence?
You'll see it.
Yeah, it's not gonna be out your
And their
window.
shed.
And their shed.
It's gonna be out
Right
of
through
the
the
window.
fence.
I know.
Man,
Oh, jeez.
it's a bummer.
Yeah, that is a bummer.
Oh wow, a lot of this fence is gone.
Wow.
Holy cow. You can see inside there that a lot of the fences. Jesus.
That one looks like a large shambles.
That's a,
Let's see. Oh,
it's
yeah,
over
wow.
there. The power line is.
Yeah.
Jesus, look at that one.
That road
It's like almost
closed.
0 degrees. You know.
This, do you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of when we went to North Carolina.
Yep.
Look at that sign.
Seeing
It's
all
down.
the damage.
Right,
Do you remember that?
Yeah,
So
that
when
sign's
Diego,
down
when Diego was 11 and a half months old, we went to North Carolina. We've mentioned this recently. And it was Hurricane Irene.
Yep.
Hurricane Irene had just come through, and we went to Wilmington and Raleigh, and we went to an HEB in Wilmington. Wow, do you see all those downed?
Pine tree right there.
Oh, that's a bummer.
It's a big one too.
Yeah, that is a big one. Are we going in here?
Yes.
Or okay. So anyway, after Hurricane Irene, like the power was out for like a week or something, and we went into an HEB grocery store,
Yeah, that's right.
and they had like a generator running some of the lights in the store.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you remember that?
Uh-huh.
This kind of reminds me of that.
Yeah.
That was actually in August, hurricane season.
Yeah.
Look how pretty those hills look.
Now like the stop signs are
Kind of
like,
unbelievable.
like you see that?
Yeah.
So another tree and another stop sign. Dang.
Whoa, you can see, look at the
Oh yeah, look, it got shredded.
look at the clock.
That's Ellie. That's a bummer. All of it's a bummer.
Sally.
Okay, so we just went to Harmon's and Mike ran in and bought ice.
Can I tell this?
Yeah, hold on. Because we're gonna be without power, it seems, for a while, because we're the bottom residential is less priority. They're trying to resolve the power issue for hospitals and service stations and something else first. So we're the fourth last priority. So he bought us ice so that we can load some of our stuff from our freezer and refrigerator. You can see these guys working on a power line there.
So now we're going past the Farmington Rec Center, and I made a joke, and that's this. Well, now it's the Farmington Rec Center. Rec, as in W-R-E-C-K.
Because it's wrecked, right?
Yes.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to reuse, this is the high school. I don't know if we're gonna be able to reuse the fencing that came off, the panel that came off. Wow, I'm just seeing like big trees that just totally split. Oh, look at that trailer. Oh, that's a bummer.
Pushed pretty hard.
Yes, it did. Oh, stop sign got just like bent in half. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to reuse the fence like paneling that we have, but we brought it into the house.
Yellow clips from the building fell off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's see.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Whoa,
Yeah.
so many shingles
Oh, wow.
came off.
Yet the Psycho House on the hill,
The Psycho House on the hill is unscathed.
their welcome thing got off though. They had some. Oh, look at this fence.
Aww. Sucks big
That's
time.
like, ah, shit.
Yes, he is. For good reason. So this is a brand new neighborhood where they're building, just starting to build.
That brand new fence
That
was
sucks,
just
man.
made.
There was no
Francisca
houses
has-
to block it.
Yeah, Francisca has really strong feelings about the fence. That's a bummer.
That's gotta hurt.
Yeah.
They got busy cleaning up their yard
Yeah.
like right away. So this part of the neighborhood looks like it hasn't fared as bad as other parts of the neighborhood. So I'm gonna stop filming unless I see something,
I'm gonna check out the park.
yeah, interesting. That's a good idea. So we're over at the park. This is our neighborhood park where the kids have tennis lessons. That tree's kind of messed up. And then someone, oh, look at that fence. And then someone's shed is in pieces right there. Yeah, over here, they didn't do too bad.
Step.
Okay, so we'll be buying a generator. What did you say, before Halloween?
Before Halloween, I think.
Before Halloween. So we are gonna go over to the library area, which is more like downtown.
You guys clicked?
It's further east, it's right next to the mountains. So this windstorm was called, I think they call it a downspout windstorm, I'm pretty sure, where it's a pressure issue and almost like water pouring down a waterfall. The wind, because of how the pressure is, the air just rushes down the side of the mountain like a waterfall of air. And so we're further west than our house right now, so further from the mountains, and it doesn't seem quite so bad. There's some fence pieces missing. It doesn't seem quite so bad. So we're kind of curious to go further east to see what it looks like over there. And there are some really big trees, so we're not really sure what we'll find. It's funny because you would think closer to the mountains would be more protected,
Yeah.
but because of how this windstorm happened, it may have been maybe worse. So we're
Gonna name this just like a hurricane, Downspout Janice.
So we're on the other side now. We're on the east
Ooh.
side.
This is pretty
Yikes.
bad. Judging
Yeah,
by
this
the
is
fact-
pretty bad. Those are some old trees.
Judging by the fact that it's really close
Oh
to
my
the
God.
mountains and it's tree heavy.
Oh my God, look at that.
Oh my God.
That is an old tree.
Sixth fire.
Well, oh man, that person just left their car there. So this, because these are really old trees, this tells you how often Farmington gets 100 mile per hour winds.
Like basically never.
Okay, so the guests are picking up. So right as I was thinking it, Mike said,
It's time to go home.
it's time to go home. Today is Tuesday, September 8th. It's the day of the 100 mile per hour windstorm, and the fence blew down. And
Day.
Diego got some mail. Who sent you mail?
Lennon's. I think it's birthday mail.
And our electricity just came on like 20 minutes ago, by the way, so we're excited.
It's a check. For,
Really?
$30.
That is so nice.
Diego, happy 10th birthday. We're so glad that we've been able to watch you grow up these last 10 years. You are such a kind, funny, and innovative young man. Not to mention an awesome brother and friend. Happy birthday, love, Josh and Brianna. I love you, love Carter, love Evie. So that's Evie's, and
That is so
cool.
sweet.
This is Carter's. So it says, may your birthday be as special as unicorns farting rainbows.
Is that pretty special?
Oh yeah.
Yes, because it never happens. Thank you.
It is just about 8 o'clock, just a few minutes till 8, and look at the sky. It never comes across in the camera, but that is just so pretty. The wind has definitely kicked back up. It is coming on 8:15. We have said goodnight to the kids. Diego's going to the bathroom, and then he's going to bed. Mike is passed out on the floor, though he is gonna sleep on the couch right there. Fran's gonna sleep on the couch right there, and I'm actually gonna be sleeping on the body pillows myself. So I'm gonna be washing some dishes and winding down for bed, and we're sleeping down here so that we can keep more of an eye on things, because Mike and I have been awake since 3 in the morning and we didn't sleep that great last night. And so instead of getting up and walking around, you know, upstairs and downstairs, we can just be downstairs and just kind of see what's going on. So, oh, there's Diego, yes.
You need to see the tops of the mountains. See that? And then to the left.
Oh, wow.
That is very pretty. And no, that is not smoke rising from stuff.
No, it's a cloud.
It's a cloud.
Okay, it's Thursday. We are at tennis lessons and they found a bug that looks cool. Where is it?
It's right there.
It's like black and reddish orangish. Can you see it? It's like right there. So I just want to show you how cute the kids look today.
3, 2, 1.
Yes. Okay, Diego, just be steady. Very cute.
I'll do 360.
Okay, go ahead.
And
Love
3, 2, 1.
So Francisca is wearing quite the outfit today. She wore her Princess Jasmine costume all day, so I told her she had to change for tennis, and that's what she put together. So they're passing the koosh ball from racket to racket, and then the kid on the end runs to the other side. It's a really fun activity. They seem to all be enjoying it. So this is really cool. She's testing to know if they know the lines. So she's telling them a line and then a body part, and then whoever's the last one to get there has to do 3 jumping jacks. So that guy over there, he's doing the jumping jacks. To where's Fran?
Come here.
So there's Fran. So they're rolling the ball to them and then the kids are supposed to hit it back. Fran just got 1 roll. Okay, so it's not her turn anymore. So they're doing a different activity and they split the kids up, and it's interesting. The kids chose where they went and they separated themselves based on gender. So the 4 boys are on the left and then the 3 girls are on the right. And actually the coaches had them integrated, and then a couple of the kids asked to switch sides. They're pushing the ball with their backhand. Francisca's just getting wild. Diego's class is on now. And they're like throwing balls up and then letting it bounce and then grabbing it. Hey Diego, tell us, where are we?
What?
Where are we?
Oh, we're in Pioneer Park.
We're at Pioneer Park in what town?
Kaysville.
Kaysville. And it is apparently teenager night right now. Because there's like a bunch of teenagers. They're like on that merry-go-round over there.
See the skee ball first thing?
Let's see. Oh, is it this one? It's this one right here, huh?
Yeah, so it's kind of like skee ball where you get 10 points. I almost peed.
Noah, come here.
What up, D? Okay, let's see. Okay, oh, it's like skee ball. See the ropes?
Oh.
So,
And then
is it 40?
That was
Something.
Hey Dad, there's one of those at regional.
yes.
Yeah.
It's the same atomic one.
Yeah.
Isn't that fun?
Could you come in
Playgrounds when we were kids didn't have cool stuff like
No.
that.
It's super basic technology too. It's
Yeah, and there it goes.
creativity.
Dad, look at this. Vlog us.
Okay.
You ready?
Good job. All right.
I am. Dad, don't go back.
Okay.
There's Spider-Man in the background, going off to get dinner or save somebody.
Yeah.
Hi guys.
Hey, hey, you made it to the inner, you made it to the core.
No, actually not the big kid one, because them big kid. I thought there was another of these. What is another of these?
Bountiful City Park.
There's one over there.
Fran's doing it now. Look how high up there she is. Nice. Diego's in the middle. So Diego just realized that this is like layers of soccer balls.
Like 3 or 4 layers of soccer balls.
Yeah, when you're in the very middle, it looks like you're in a soccer ball. That is so cool. You going the other way now, girl?
Hey, Dad.
Bring your hand down.
Hey, Dad.
Bring your
Yeah.
hand down, friend. There you go. You got it.
Look at me, Dad.
Hey.
Okay, so we ended up just working on wind repair today, damage. So, and shout out to our next door neighbor, Brad. He and Kimberly, they're just wonderful. They help us with so much and they teach us a lot, which is great. They're like the big brother and sister that they're so giving. So anyway, of themselves and their knowledge and everything. So we put a rain gutter back on and we put our fence back together. We trimmed up a tree that was already kind of droopy and needed a trim, and then it was like super droopy. What else did we do? I think that there was something else that we did too that was like pretty quick and easy. I'm gonna have to think about it. Oh yeah, and then our trampoline, we duct taped some of the rusty areas and then we flipped it back over. So yeah, so it's a good day. And so now we're at the park. We're almost done being here because it's like, let's see, it's 6:35 and we need to eat and we all have to take showers and get ready. So that's what we're doing on this beautiful Saturday. That's Diego back there on the blocks. And then Mike and Francisca are way back behind me. Anyway, that's it. And I just want to point out how smoky the air is. It's nothing compared to where the fires are, but this is from the fires that are all along the West Coast. And this is after 100-mile-per-hour winds, sustained for like a day and a half, blew a lot of it out. We're playing a round of hide and seek in front of us. That's Diego right there. Where did Fred go? I don't know where she went. Oh, she's over there. There's Mike. Are you looking for Diego?
Oh, you found him.
Hey, wait.
I'm getting hungry.
Yep, me too. She found Dad first though, right?
Sure did.
All right, before we go, they're rolling down the hill. Yeah, go ahead. So she went to the side. Oh, you guys are so cute. They both went to the side. When in doubt, stop rolling it out.
Mom, can we walk over here?
No, hey Fran, get out of the parking lot. Go to the car and sanitize. Yes, okay, awesome.